The room is quieter than before. No footsteps crossing back. Your glass is sitting by the edge. A fingerprint along the side. An hour ago your voice was sharp. I wanted it to stop. Now every corner of this place feels strange without the sound. Stagnant blue above the rooftops. Nothing moving for a while. I thought peace would feel much lighter after all we said tonight. But I miss the way you filled the room. Even when the words went wrong. The clock sounds louder from the hallway now that your voice is gone. I touch two fingers to my neck. The beat is slow but hard. A motor starts somewhere below, then fades beyond the block. Your coat is gone from by the door. The hook keeps swinging slightly. I watch it settle into place and wish it wouldn't yet. Stagnant blue above the rooftops. Nothing moving for a while. I thought peace would feel much lighter after all we said tonight. But I miss the way you filled the room. Even when the words went wrong. The clock sounds louder from the hallway now that your voice is gone. We said enough to hurt each other, then stood there out of words. You looked toward the open doorway. I stared down at the floor. One thing you said keeps coming back. Not even the cruelest part. I don't want that night again, but I wouldn't undo you. Stagnant blue above the rooftops. Morning thinning at the edge. Your glass is where you left it. My pulse still high beneath my neck. I still miss the way you filled the room. Even knowing what it cost. A strip of pale blue clears the buildings, while the hook beside the door goes still. The fan above the kitchen door comes on and lifts the curtain edge. A taxi turns below the window, then disappears behind the block. Your name is glowing on my phone. Above the message I won't play. 40 seconds under your picture. My thumb has found it twice. The refrigerator cuts out and the room changes for a second. And the pipes knock through the ceiling. My hand moves toward the phone. The last intake before daylight. 40 seconds left unheard. I could hear your voice by touching once. I leave it there again. The gray along the window lifts while shutters rattle down the block. The last intake before daylight. 40 seconds by your name. A delivery truck takes the corner, his tires fading through the rain. I open up the kitchen drawer, looking for a spoon I don't need. Close it, cross the room again, then forget what brought me there. The voicemail waits below your picture. 40 seconds still untouched. I press two fingers below my jaw and watch the screen go dark. The lift stops somewhere above me, then starts moving down again. I hear the cables through the wall. No one rings the bell. The last intake before daylight. 40 seconds left unheard. I could hear your voice by touching once. I leave it there again. The gray along the window lifts while shutters seconds by your name. At 5, the bakery downstairs starts dragging trays across the floor. A metal shutter rises halfway, then catches, drops, and starts again. I take your mug down to the sink, leave the handle facing out. The fridge motor starts behind me as the grinder runs below. Your message waiting under my thumb. Someone laughs out on the pavement. A scooter pulls away outside. I lock the screen without deleting the 40 seconds by your name. The last intake before daylight. 40 seconds left unheard. The street is filling underneath me. Your message hasn't moved. Shutters open down the block. The bakery door swings wide. The screen goes dark beneath my thumb. 40 seconds still unheard. Your mug is drying by the sink. The phone stays dark beside my hand. Another tray scrapes across the floor. The vent keeps humming overhead. A dark mark spreads across the wood where your hand had rested. I wipe around the edges once, then leave it where it is. Your chair is pushed back from the table. The room is almost still. Only the clock above the doorway and the pulse beneath my skin. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't have to. One quiet answer changed the room before the morning new. Half spilled ink across the table, half a sentence left unread. Some things don't need finishing to stay inside your head. Your cup is cooling by the window. The stain is drying where it fell. Nothing here is asking me to make the ending something else. I carry both cups to the sink, then stop before I rinse yours. A little heat is in the handle, though the room has turned cold outside. The first bus takes the corner. Someone lifts a metal gate. I stand there listening to the city start another ordinary day. There was nothing left to argue, nothing I could change. Your answer keeps returning in the quiet after your name. I spilled ink across the table, half a sentence left unread. Some things don't need finishing to stay inside your head. Your cup is cooling by the window. The stain is drying where it fell. Nothing here is asking me to make the ending something else. The stain will dry before I leave. I know that much is true. I touch the place your fingers were, then pull my hand away. No grand goodbye behind me, no reason to pretend. Just mourning on the floorboards where something reached its end. Half spilled ink across the table, half a sentence left unread. I don't need to finish it to know what wasn't said. Your cup is cold beside the window. The mark is still there on the wood. I leave it where it landed and take the ache with me. My fingers rest against the handle, cold silver under my thumb. Everything I meant to ask you is folded somewhere inside. A receipt, an old spare key, the note you changed 3 times. I could pull the drawer wide open, but I leave it where it is. The rain keeps tapping at the window. I let my hand fall to my side. Locked drawer, let it stay closed. I don't need another answer tonight. You said one thing, then changed it later, till I stopped waiting for it to last. Locked drawer, keep what you already hold. The key, the note, the things we knew. I leave my hand beside me now and let the handle go. I button up my coat downstairs. The lobby light is flickering. Water gathers near the door. White cars pull silver through the street. You talk about where we'd be next year, then change it by the end of the week. Now the phone stays quiet in my pocket and my hands don't shake the same. The door shuts somewhere behind me. Rain catches on my sleeve. Locked drawer, let it stay closed. I don't need another answer tonight. You said one thing, then changed it later, till I stopped waiting for it to last. Locked drawer, keep what you already hold. The key, the note, the things we knew. I leave my hand beside me now and let the handle go. At the curve, the light turns red. I watch the water run downhill. For once, I don't rehearse your reasons. I guess which one you meant. A bus rolls past and throws the rain across the toes of my shoes. I laugh once under my breath and wait for green. Locked drawer, let it stay closed. The handle's cold beneath my hand no more. You notice still upstairs inside it, exactly where I left it before. Locked drawer, nothing needs moving. I know what's waiting there. The walking light comes on across the street. I cross and leave it there. One glass is still beside the window, a little left along the rim. The traffic underneath has thinned out since you walked out into it. I haven't moved the chair you left or cleared the table yet. The room keeps losing pieces of the night, 1 minute at a time. I thought I'd hear it in the room, something breaking, something said. Instead it keeps a steady beat just under my collarbone. Now there have been horizon past the window where you stood. The last car's thin to nothing. Your glass still on the wood. A pale wash climbs the buildings while shutters start to rise. I keep the cold you left here as morning fills the street. I leave the glass there, unfinished. Pull my jacket from the chair. The hallway smells like morning coffee from somebody downstairs. A delivery truck is backing in. A shop light flickers on. I catch myself still listening for footsteps that won't come. The door closes softly behind me. I hear the lock fall into place. Downstairs someone drags a crate across the pavement by the gate. Now there's a horizon past the window where you stood. The lost cars thin to nothing. Your glass still on the wood. A pale wash climbs the buildings while shutters start to rise. I keep the cold you left here as morning fills the street. At the corner I stop walking while the signal counts me down. Cold air catches at my collar. Cars begin to fill the road. My hand stays deep inside my pocket till the numbers disappear. Then the walking figure flashes and I cross with everyone. There's a bright horizon past the roofs across the street. Your unfinished glass behind me. The cold still underneath. The first buses take the corner. Storefronts open one by one. I wait until the signal changes, then cross before it's gone. The stairwell door swings shut behind me. Cold air runs across my shoulders. My coat is still across the chair. 3 floors above the street, a cab waits down beside the corner. Red numbers glowing through the glass. I turn once towards the entrance, then hear the door fall shut. The lift bell rings above the lobby. Someone comes down, someone goes up. I stand beneath the building number with both hands tucked beneath my arms. Shivering skin, I left my coat upstairs. 3 floors up and 1 door back. Cold air running down my shoulders as the taxis cross the block. Shivering skin, I keep walking anyway. Past the pharmacy, turning on. My coat is still exactly where I left it. I don't go back for it. A bus lowers at the curb. Its doors fold open then shut. Blue light spills from the pharmacy across the pavement at my feet. A street cleaner takes the corner. Water running toward the drain. The lift bell comes back to me then. Your hand already off my shoulder. The collar of my shirt moves in the wind and I pull it into place. Newspapers hit the sidewalk. A bundle sliding from a van. Someone cuts the plastic open while I wait beside the light. Shivering skin, I left my coat upstairs. 3 floors up and 1 door back. Cold air running down my shoulders as the taxis cross the block. Shivering skin, I keep walking anyway. Past the pharmacy, turning on. My coat is still exactly where I left it. I don't go back for it. Near the station, a delivery rider drums his gloves against the bars. The crossing holds us both in place while buses stack behind the line. Warm air slips from the laundromat each time somebody opens the door. I stand there stops when traffic stops. The station doors slide open, warm air reaches past the curb. My shoulders loosen for a second, then the doors close up again. A train moves somewhere overhead. The metal railing starts to shake. My collar shifts against my neck. I catch it there and hold it still. Shivering skin, the sky is turning gray. Station shutters climbing up. My coat is still 3 floors above me. Across the chair beside the door. Shivering skin, the next train board lights up. Names begin to fill the screen. I stand beneath the station awning with the cold still in my sleeves. The crossing signal starts to sound. The bus pulls out beside me, 3 floors up. My coat stays where it is. The station doors slide wide. A low bass rolls through both door panels. Wipers clear the glass, then lose it again. The dashboard starts looking for your phone like it did every night. Your saved name flashes for a second, then the clock comes back instead. I pull out from beneath the overpass with the heater on too high. The screen searches once again at the first light by the river. Your name appears, then disappears before the signal changes. Lost frequency, your name flashes once, then the clock comes back again. Lost frequency, low bass under the wipers, rain moving over the glass. The car keeps searching at every red light, then gives up before I do. Lost frequency, your name flashes once, and the road noise comes back through. The screen shows only time by the time the light turns green. You always turn the heater down before the windows clouded white. My hand finds the same small dial before I even think. A truck moves over one lane ahead, spray crossing underneath its wheels. I lower the fan another notch and keep the setting there. Lost frequency, your name flashes once, then the clock comes back again. Lost frequency, low bass under the wipers, rain moving over the glass. The car keeps searching at every red light, then gives up before I do. Lost frequency, your name flashes once, and the road noise comes back. frequency. The screen shows only time. The wipers crossing left to right. Lost frequency. The bass comes back in pieces between the river and the bridge. I turn the heater down before the windshield clouds again. The fan runs low beneath the dashboard, and my hand goes back to the wheel. The weather report comes through clearly for 3 streets, then fades again. The wipers slow between the buildings. The heater stays where I left it. The window leaves a strip of blue across the wall beside the bed. I watch it climb above the socket, then stop beneath the frame. Your jacket isn't on the chair, your shoes aren't by the door. Still when the floorboard moves upstairs, I look up like before. Half-lit walls stay blue a little longer. Headlights slide across the frame. Every passing car redraws it, then the blue falls back in place. Half-lit walls stay blue a little longer before the lamp takes it away. I know the switch is by the doorway. I leave the room like this for now. I take one plate down from the cupboard, then reach again without a thought. My hand stays there above the shelf before I close the door. A message from the building manager asks whose name should stay. I read the line 3 times in silence, then set the phone face down. Across the street, another window brightens. A rectangle of yellow on the glass. Half-lit walls stay blue a little longer. Headlights slide across the frame. Every passing car redraws it, then the blue falls back in place. Half-lit walls stay blue a little longer before the lamp takes it away. I know the switch is by the doorway. I leave the room like this for now. The hallway timer clicks to darkness before I reach the lower floor. I stand there with my keys in hand until the lights come back. At the corner store, the freezer hums. I reach for the tea you always bought. My fingers close around the bottle, then I put it back untouched. Back upstairs, the blue has narrowed to a line beside the frame. I move the chair a little farther and leave it facing toward the window. A siren passes through the street. Brad moves once across the ceiling. Then the refrigerator starts, and the room sounds ordinary again. Half-lit walls stay blue a little longer. One last headlight crosses through. The traffic moves across the ceiling, then the wall goes still again. I reach the switch beside the doorway. Yellow covers up the blue. Your name is still in that message. The phone stays face down on the table. One plate drying by the sink. The refrigerator running low. The picture frame stays where it was, under silk scarf slips down from the chair and settles softly on the floor. I reach before I think about it, then leave it where it fell. The window's open just enough to lift the curtain from the sill. Your side of the bed is cooling. I hear a bus somewhere below. An hour ago your voice cut through mine. Now I hear the pipes behind the wall. Late friction after everything. The place you held my wrist stays warm. Late friction in the quiet room long after you let go. We ran the whole night out of words. Then you took your coat and left. The first bus pulls away below. I hear the brakes, then nothing else. Your water glass by the bed, a thumbprint near the rim. The lamp is still turned toward the wall, the way you always left it. I pull the sheet across one corner, leave the other side undone. Someone starts a shower upstairs. A delivery van backs in below. A bicycle bell cuts through the street. The room stays exactly as it is. Late friction after everything. The place you held my wrist stays warm. Late friction in the quiet room long after you let go. We ran the whole night out of words. Then you took your coat and left. The first bus pulls away below. I hear the brakes, then nothing else. I find one earring by the doorway, small enough to almost miss. I sat it down beside the keys instead of putting it away. The lift takes longer than it should. I watch each number light and fade. When the doors open at the lobby, rain shines across the pavement. I stop beneath the awning while a taxi clears the curb. My sleeve rides up above my wrist. Cold rain touches where you held me. I pull the cuff back down again. The taxi turns and disappears. Someone opens up the cafe and stacks the chairs outside. Late friction after everything. Cool rain against my wrist. Where you held me isn't warm now. I still know exactly where. We ran the whole night out of words. Then you took your coat and left. The first bus pulls away behind me, my sleeve darkening with rain. The silk stays where it landed, upstairs somewhere behind me. My cuff is wet against my wrist. A bus changes gears down the street. Your name lights up the black screen, then disappears again. One small number by the message, still waiting where it was. My bag is open on the chair, keys beside the door. I know exactly where to touch, I don't reach for it anymore. You looked down, I looked away. The screen went dark between us. No fight left in the room, just nothing more to say. There's an unread line between us, still glowing on the screen. I could open it and hear you, but I know what that would mean. We were right in all the wrong hours, close enough to leave a mark. So I leave your name screen go dark. I fold the shirt you used to borrow, put the charger in my case. There's a coffee ring beside the window. I leave it in its place. The elevator takes forever. I hear footsteps in the hall. For half a second I imagine they're yours outside the door. The number's still beside your name. When the elevator arrives, I put the phone inside my coat and take my bags outside. There's an unread line between us, still glowing on the screen. I could open it and hear you, but I know what that would mean. We were riding all the wrong hours, close enough to leave a mark. So I leave your name unopened and let the screen go dark. The screen lights once inside my pocket. As the elevator drops, I feel the old pull in my fingers, then let my hand go still. The doors open to the lobby. Traffic moves beyond the glass. Whatever you wrote stays with you. What you change stays here with me. There's an unread line between us, still waiting on the screen. I don't need to know the wording to know what we have been. We were riding all the wrong hours. I won't make them less than true. I leave your message unopened, with what you change still moving through me. A slow bass line comes through the radio, low enough to shake the door. The engine's off, the parking lot is almost empty now. Our route is still saved on the screen beside the date we chose. I leave it there another minute, then turn the brightness down. The reservations in my email, Friday still beside your name. I don't erase it in the parking lot, I just put the phone away. We went out of tune somewhere after making plans. Your name still sits beside a date I know we won't be keeping. The radio stays low, the bass runs under both my hands. I turn the key and let the engine break the quiet where I am. The station slips into another song. I don't reach for the dial. The bass line changes underneath me. I let it run a while. The heater clicks against the cold. My coffee's gone untouched. A truck pulls slowly from the lot. Its red lights disappear. I clear the route from the screen. The station keeps on playing. The numbers on the dashboard fade as daylight reaches in. The passenger belt moves beside me as I pull out of the space. I almost reach across to catch it, then leave it where it sways. We went out of tune somewhere after making plans. Your name still sits beside a date I know we won't be keeping. The radio stays low, the bass runs under both my hands. I turn the key and let the engine break the quiet where I am. The sun comes up behind the warehouses, a pale stripe on the glass. I stop beside the river where the coffee windows open. The cashier asked just one today. I nod before I think. One paper cup beside the change. Then I pull back into traffic. The turn we used to take comes up a little past the light. For half a second my hand shifts before I keep the wheels straight. The bass comes through the back of the seat. A truck moves up beside me. The turn slips out of the mirror before the next one comes. I stop again at another red. The song is nearly done. My coffee moves inside the cup when traffic starts to run. We went out of tune, the route is gone from the screen. The date is still there in my phone. I haven't cleared that yet. The radio stays low, the bass keeps moving through the car. I pass the turn we used to take and don't go back around. The song ends near the river. The speakers settle down. For a few seconds it's just the tires and morning through the glass. Your last low note stayed in the room after the door clicked shut. Two glasses waited by the sink, one turned toward the other. I stood there with my coat in hand and heard the building settle. The bare floor kept the quiet longer than I thought it would. We kept talking past the point where both of us already knew there was nothing left to fix that wouldn't change the truth. We were a broken scale, trying to keep one song in tune. Nothing false in what we felt, we just held it past its time. I won't call it a mistake just because it couldn't stay. I can keep what was beautiful and still walk away. I take the stairs instead of waiting for the elevator down. My coat is only half buttoned, cold air meets me at the door. A taxi turns the corner slowly, someone laughs across the street. The whole block carries on like nothing happened here. I get halfway to the corner before I notice I can breathe. I don't need to turn around to know you're not behind me. We were a broken scale, trying to keep one song in tune. Nothing false in what we felt, we just held it past its time. I won't call it a mistake just because it couldn't stay. I can keep what was beautiful and still walk away. Your last low note comes back to me halfway down the block. I almost turn as if you called and traffic covers up the sound. I pull my coat around me and wait for the light to change. When I cross, it isn't gone, just farther away. We were a broken scale, trying to keep one song in tune. without carrying the rest. Your black cardigan slips from the chair and gathers softly on the floor. I pick it up by one loose sleeve, then set it back where it fell. The lamp beside the sofa's off. The kitchen light is still on. A taxi passes through the blinds and disappears along the wall. Less than an hour ago, we couldn't stop talking at once. Then the lock clicked in the hallway and every other sound came back. Heavy exhale after the lock clicks once the kitchen light stays on. Your cardigan lies by the chair, one sleeve across the floor. Heavy exhale, I hear the clock again. A truck starts somewhere below. The whole night fit behind that door. Then the elevator took you down. Its cables move inside the wall, then stop somewhere below me. There's water drying near the sink, a cabinet left half open. Your charger runs across the counter, but your phone is gone with you. I switch the kitchen light off. The room changes more than I expect. I turn it back on from the doorway and pick your cardigan up. The lift has reached the lobby. I see the number holding there. For a second I stand listening, then take the stairs instead. Heavy exhale after the lock clicks once the kitchen light stays on. Your cardigan folded on my arm as I take the stairs below. Heavy exhale, I hear the clock again below. Heavy exhale, I hear the clock above, then lose it floor by floor. By the time I reach the lobby, the automatic doors are closing. Outside, the taxi lane is empty. Rain darkens half the curb, a newspaper van is idling across the loading zone. I walk as far as the corner with your cardigan on my arm. Two red lights fade beyond the crossing. I can't tell which car was yours. The fabric catches on my watch and pulls one thread along the cuff. I work it loose without tearing it under the pharmacy light. The crossing changes while I'm looking. People move around my shoulder. I fold the sleeve back into place and miss the signal once. Heavy exhale, the taxi lane is empty. Your cardigan across my arm. The kitchen light is 3 floors up, still burning behind the glass. Heavy exhale, 2 red lights disappear beyond the next intersection. I don't know which one carried you. I only know they're both gone. The crossing changes back to